we'll just start standing today for practice. So wherever feels good on your mat, you might have a hand on heart and hand on belly, eyes closed, or maybe taking a soft gaze. And just take a moment here, taking about 5 deep breaths, allowing yourself to arrive into the space and feel a bit more grounded in your body. Allowing your breath to deepen, allowing tension and stress to be released from the muscles with each exhale. Feeling held and supported by the strong earth beneath you. Taking another breath here, just allowing yourself to land and maybe setting an intention for your practice this morning or afternoon. Your intention might be simply to stay connected with your breath, or maybe it's to connect more deeply with your heart. Maybe it's to soften when you notice yourself tensing up or hardening. Now you can start to blink your eyes open. Release your hands from beside you. Circle your arms up. Hook your thumbs. Step your left foot in front of the right so your baby toes touch. Reach tall, inhale. And as you exhale, lean to the left and send your hips to the right. Draw your navel towards your spine. Draw your right shoulder back. Take a deep breath here. Exhale here. You might turn your gaze towards the ground, around your back. Keep drawing navel towards spine, pressing firmly into both feet. And as you inhale, open the chest and make your way back up to center. Reach tall. Uncross your feet, reach your arms up high and relax your arms beside you. And you might just shrug your shoulders for a second, give your legs a shake here in the middle. And as you're ready, hook your thumbs the other way, reach them up to the sky, cross the other foot in front. Press into your feet, reach out of your hands, lean to the right, draw left hip down, left shoulder back, navel towards spine. So just starting with some side body stretching here. If you've been sitting today, this is a nice way to help lengthen the sides of the waist and create more space around the lungs as well. You might round your back now, gazing towards the ground, lowering the left shoulder, getting more into the lats. And open the left shoulder and slowly bring yourself back to center. Relax your arms and cross your legs. And again, you might shake your legs out or maybe shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And just take a moment here, taking a few circles. And slowly tip your right ear to your right shoulder. You might bend your left elbow and reach your left hand behind you, holding the front of your right bicep. You might bend your right elbow as if you're holding a tray with your right hand, and tip your right ear to your right shoulder a little more, maybe lean your head back. And as you exhale, lower chin closer to chest. Inhale, lean your head back to the right. One more, chin towards chest. And right ear, right shoulder. As you circle chin to chest, release the left hand from right arm, lower left ear to left shoulder, and maybe bend your right arm behind you and reach with your right hand to hold the front of your left upper arm, your bicep. Bend your left elbow so your left hand is holding a tray. Maybe soften the knees here, breathe into the right side of the neck, top of the shoulder. Keep drawing navel towards spine, press through the feet so your glutes are engaged, your bum is engaged. You're not just standing and hyperextending through the knees. You might tip your head back to the left, reach chin away from chest, inhale. As you exhale, lower chin to chest. Inhale, relax left ear, left shoulder, reach your chin away, tip your head back. Exhale, circle chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder, tip your head back. Exhale, chin to chest. Release the right arm and slowly roll your head all the way up. Come through center, shrug shoulders up, soften the back and down. Make your way to the top of your mat. We'll start with a few forward folds to just warm up our body here. As you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, open the arms up beside you, bend the knees, fold forward. Forward fold. Press into your feet, scoop your tailbone, roll up through the spine. Bring your hands up through center, through prayer, reach them up to the sky, inhale, look up. Exhale, open the chest, bend the elbows, bend the knees, fold forward. Two more like this. Tuck the tailbone, roll through the spine, reach your hands up through prayer, inhale, reach tall. Exhale, bend the knees, open the chest, fold forward. Good. One more. Press into your feet, scoop the tailbone, roll up. Reach up with your hands, inhale. Exhale, open the chest, fold forward. And you might pause here in the forward fold, shaking your head no and yes. You might want to be straightening one leg and bending the other, gently swaying hip side to side. Whatever your body's asking, taking one more breath where you are. Exhale out the mouth. Bring your hands to your shins or to your thighs, long spine, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down, step your right foot back, lower your right knee, low lunge. Circle your arms up, inhale. As you exhale, draw left hip back, right hip forward. Option to stay right here, or as you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open the chest. You might stay here, or you might flow this. And as you inhale, draw elbows back, lift the chest, gaze up. And as you exhale, bring forearms, hands together, round your back, gaze down. Inhale, you might lunge a little deeper into the left knee. Make sure it's not past your left ankle. Open the chest. Exhale, draw navel to spine, round your back, gaze down. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Reach your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring both hands inside the left foot. Walk it to the top left corner of the mat. Come into lizard lunge. Bending into the left knee, you might step the right knee back, set it down. So option here, you can always keep back knee down and flow between lizard and half split, or you might lift your back knee, lift the heart, and as you exhale, straighten the right left leg and lift your hips back pyramid. So totally your choice. We'll flow through this two more times. Inhale, bend into the left knee, lift the heart. Exhale, lift the hips, straighten the left leg, round the back. One more. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift your heart. Exhale, pyramid pose or half splits, round your back. And we'll hold it here. So if you're in pyramid and want to come down to half split as I'm doing, feel free, or you might stay there. If you're coming into half split, draw left hip back, right hip forward. Allow your left baby toe to tip a little bit to the left and breathe into the back of your left leg, inner thighs, hamstrings, IT band. Keep drawing navel towards spine, soften the shoulders, relax through the face. Take one more deep breath right here. Exhale. Bend back into your left knee. If you're in pyramid or if you're in half split, and either keep the back knee down or lift your back knee. We'll step back to tabletop or down dog, your choice. If you're in down dog, you might be pedaling out the feet. If you're in tabletop, you might just want to take child's pose, totally your choice. From down dog, bend the knees, lift your hips higher. Ripple forward to plank, top of the push-up. Lower your knees, come to tabletop. As you inhale, draw shoulders on the back with the heart cow pose. Exhale, tuck your tailbone around your backs and hips to heels, angry cow. Come back to tabletop. And from child's pose, come into tabletop. From tabletop, you might move to down dog, totally your choice. Lifting the right foot up behind you, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, draw right knee to nose, step your right foot down to the mat. Option to tap your left knee down or keep it raised and walk your left hand off to the left. Reach your right arm up to the sky, so coming into lizard with an open twist. Reach out of your right fingers, reach out of your left. Nice big breath here. You might stay here, you might bend your right elbow, open your chest a bit more. You might bring your right hand behind your head, lean your head back into your hand, open the chest a bit more this way. Wherever you are, keep drawing right hip back, left hip forward, beautiful. One more big breath here. Exhale here. Reach your right arm up to the sky, look up. Exhale, bring right hand inside your right foot, lower your left knee. Walk your right foot towards the center of your hands, between your hands, and a tiny bit more towards the left. Walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Allow your right knee to open out to the right. Come to the outer edge of the right knee. Come to the outer edge of the right foot. So if I'm facing you, your foot is between your hands, and then you allow the right foot and knee to open to the right. So this is a nice hip opener glute stretch. You keep breathing into your right outer hip. Keep drawing right hip back, left hip forward, navel towards spine. And you can always come down to your hands. If you're on your fists, you might bend your elbows even. You might rock back and forth a little bit, just noticing how that feels. Take another deep breath where you are. Exhale here. Step the right foot back onto the mat. Heel toe your right foot over to the right. Pause for a moment here in lizard, and you might plant your left hand again and just roll to your outer left hip. Allow your right toes to open towards the right. Just rolling to that left outer hip for a moment. And come back to center. Turn your right toes to the top of the mat. Plant your hands, draw shoulders on back. Inhale, look straight ahead. Exhale, lift the back knee and step as many times as you need to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Shake your head yes and no. Tuck your tailbone and slowly roll all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up, look up. This time, hands to heart and relax hand at heart and low belly. And again, just pause and notice how one side feels to the other. Big inhales, big exhales. Opening your eyes again, coming to the top of the mat. We'll start with that forward fold sort of cycle. So as you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, belly to thighs. Press into your feet, tuck your tailbone, roll through your spine, come up to stand. Reach your hands up to the sky, look up, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Two more times. Press into your feet, roll through the spine, reach your hands up, inhale. Exhale, open the chest, fly the chest forward, fold forward. One more. Press into your feet, roll up to stand, inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. And again, you might straighten one leg here and bend the other, and sway your hips side to side. You might shake your head yes and no. Whatever you're needing, take another breath here. Exhale out the mouth. Bring hands to shins or thighs, nice long spine, inhale. Exhale, fingers down, step your left foot back, lower your back knee. So coming into low lunge, circle your arms out and up. Option to stay right here, draw right hip back, left hip forward. You might inhale here, and as you exhale, open the arms, cactus, the arms. You might stay here, this is great. Or you might flow this. So inhale, draw elbows back, open the heart. Exhale, draw elbows, forearms together, gaze down. Inhale, open the elbows, open the chest. You might lunge a little deeper into the right knee. Exhale, elbows, forearms draw together, round the back, gaze down. Again, inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round the back. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, bring both hands inside the right foot, come into lizard lunge, bend into the right knee. So again, option to keep back knee down and flow between lizard as I'm doing, and then send hips back half splits. Or you might come into lizard lunge, lift the heart and lift the back knee. And as you exhale, you might lift the hips, straighten the right leg, come into pyramid. So whatever you're choosing, we'll do 3 total. Inhale, bend into the right knee, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten the right leg, any amount, round the back. Again, inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, straighten the leg, round the back. One more, inhale. And exhale. So either stay in pyramid, keep drawing right hip back, left hip forward, or you might tack your left knee down and come into half splits. And allow right hip back, left hip forward, and the right baby toe kind of opens to the right. Breathing into the back of your right leg, inner thighs. One more breath here, relaxing the shoulders, softening the jaw. And slowly bend back into the right knee. And either plant your hands, step back tabletop and take child's pose, or plant your hands, lift your left knee and step back down dog. If you're choosing down dog, you might pedal out your feet again, breathing into the back of the legs and the calves. And eventually bend the knees, lift your heels high, lift your hips high, ripple your spine forward, come into plank, top of your push-up. Lower your knees to tabletop. As you inhale, draw shoulder blades on the back with the heart, cow pose. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone round the back, hips towards heels, angry cat. Come back to tabletop and either stay in tabletop or lift your hips and make your way to down dog once more. Take a breath here. Exhale. Lifting the left foot up to the sky. As you exhale, draw left knee to your nose, step left foot down, lower your right hand to the right, bend into the left knee. So option to stay with the back knee raised, or you might tap your right knee down, reach left arm up to the sky, come into a lizard lunge with open twist. Press into the right hand as you reach with the left. You might stay here. You might bend the left elbow. You might bring your left hand behind your head, open your chest. Good. Take a big breath here. Keep scissoring your legs, left hip back, right hip forward. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Reach left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring left hand inside the left foot. And now walk your left foot between your hands and a little bit more towards the right hand. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Allow your left knee to open to the left. Come to the outer edge of the left foot. So coming into what we call awkward pigeon. And you might come down to your hands, or you might keep your hands as fists. Keep drawing left hip back, right hip forward. Breathe into your left outer hip. Relax your jaw, soften your shoulders. You might gently sway side to side a little bit. You might stay more static. One more breath here. Exhale here. Press into your hand, shift your hips back a bit, step back onto the left foot, walk your left foot over to the left once more, bend into the left knee. And now you might plant your right hand again, allow left toes, left knee to open to the left, and gently roll to the right hip for a moment. And turn your left toes back to face the top of the mat. Bring your hands inside your left foot. Draw shoulders on the back. Inhale. And this time, as you exhale, step left knee back to join right, tabletop. Coming into child's pose for a moment. Draw toes together, knees wide, and send your bum back to your heels. Rest your forehead down to the mat. Rest your chest down to the mat. Take 3 deep, deep breaths right here.
One more deep breath here, breathing into the low back, into the hip. Exhale, releasing tension and stress. Start to walk your hands closer to your body. Come back to tabletop. And make your way over to your thumb to seated. And we'll briefly move into butterfly. So bringing soles together, knees wide. You can have your hands holding your ankles, draw knees down towards the mat, sit tall, and then use elbows and forearms as you fold forward, keeping spine long. Or you might want something more passive, resting the backs of your hands towards the mat. Allow your back to round and relax your head down. So a couple options. Wherever you are, notice where you can soften within this shape. It's easy to become very, um, just very resistant with this. So, where can you find that bit of ease within the effort? One more deep breath here. Exhale here. Slowly walk your hands up to your feet. Use your hands to guide your knees together. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. And we'll lower onto our back for the last few moments here. So as you lower onto your back, you might want to give your legs a hug and gently rock side to side, massaging your low back. You might want to take your knees a little wider or your hands on each shin. Gently drawing knees farther apart and then knees closer together. So just massaging through the hip flexors and the low back here. One more breath here, just moving the legs back and forth, helping to create more space in the pelvis here. And now step your feet down to the mat. Walk your feet nice and wide to the width of the mat. Bring your arms up like a cactus and we'll windshield wiper our legs here. If there's a different shape you'd prefer to take or a different twist, feel free to do that. Otherwise, lower your legs over to the right. Allow the right leg to become super heavy. Feel the left leg relaxing closer to the ground. Your gaze might be up at the ceiling or over your left shoulder. Keep sending your breath down to the legs, down the right side of the body, and then over to the left side of the body. Take one more deep breath right here. Exhale here. Bring your legs back to center, inhale. And exhale, lower your legs to the left. Gaze turns towards the right shoulder or up to the ceiling. Breathing into the right leg, right hip, low back. Again, noticing where you can invite in a deeper release a sense of space or openness in the body and the legs and the hips. Noticing if you're tightening the jawline or around your eyes, relaxing across your face. Take one more deep breath right here. Exhale here. Bring your knees back to center. Lower onto your back and just pause for a moment on your back. Draw your knees into your chest again. Give your legs a hug, rock side to side. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Press low back into the mat. And either roll along your spine or roll to your side. And as you're ready, slowly press yourself up, making your way towards seated at the top of your mat. Then bring hand to heart or imagine it's there. Take a moment to bow chin to chest, connecting the intelligence of the mind with the wisdom of the heart. Taking a moment to thank yourself for practicing today and to thank your body for all the ways it supports you in every moment. Maybe placing hand on the earth as well, acknowledging the land that you're on and this amazing, amazing planet that sustains us. There is so much to be grateful for. Namaste. Mhm.